The William T. Young Library, the Palace of Opportunity, which is the heart of the University of Kentucky. This structure amasses 6 stories tall with over 2 million books and yet still offers a lot more. Hello, my name is Andrew Shelb, a freshman here at the University of Kentucky, and today I'll talk about the William T. Young Library. To many, this library is known as Willie T., as it sits in the middle of Kentucky's outstanding campus. It is not hard to find as this structure has over 362,000 square feet. As you walk in the door, you truly get a feel for its environment. As it is a library, it is quiet by nature, even though there are 100 students in there at a given time. But as there are so many students in the library at a given time, does it provide the proper environment for a student to be studying in? To understand this, I decided to get some thoughts from a fellow freshman.
Hello, my name is Jacob Espinosa. I'm a freshman here at the University of Kentucky. I'm currently studying kinesiology on a track to physical therapy.
First and foremost, thank you for being here today on my podcast.
Thank you, I'm happy to be here.
So I know you're on a physical therapy track, and so am I. Also, I know to make it into the physical therapy program, the university requires you to maintain a high GPA. Because of this factor, how has the library impacted you so far?
So far it's been just like a really good health benefit as far as some of my classes, because it gives me a place to go where I can study and get things done, and I'm not distracted from things in my dorm room or with other guys there. So it's a place where I can go and just focus. That's really nice.
Oh, awesome. In your opinion, is the fact that you're away from distractions the best thing that the library has to offer? Or are there any other factors that you enjoy more?
Just honestly, the coolest thing probably is that there are places where you can talk and collaborate with other people in your classes and work on stuff together. But there's also quiet areas where you can really just go into your own world and study for what you need to do. And if you need to do it by yourself, then there's that option, which is really nice in my opinion.
Oh, interesting. That has been something I've enjoyed a lot about this library. I love the fact that it is not completely silent, as it gives everyone the opportunity to collaborate ideas with your peers. But by having quiet spaces, it enhances the opportunities for students who have problems studying when there's noises, which is really helpful at times. By chance, is there anything that you do not like about this library?
Not many. I mean, one of the things that I probably don't like is that sometimes in the quiet areas, people are still kind of loud. But it's not really a big deal. It's something that you can just deal with, I guess.
Oh, I completely understand. At times I go up to the silent areas just to have some peace and quiet to study, but there are still people talking, which is really frustrating at times. As a student who goes there often, I believe that the floors that are deemed quiet floors should be monitored more often. Now, for the audience to get a feel for what Jacob is talking about, I installed a microphone on the 5th floor of Willie T. Library, which is deemed the quiet floor. These are the results that I found. As you can hear, this floor is quiet by no means. Actually, it was one of the loudest floors that I've been on at the library. Even though it's loud at times, some people still believe that it's an essential place to succeed on campus. As a freshman, how essential is the library to you? How many times do you go a week?
I'm probably in there 2-3 times a week, usually for at least 2 to 3 hours each. So I get a lot of time in there. Not a crazy amount, but it's enough to get what I need to do.
So you're there a decent amount of time during the week. Because you're there so much, what kind of environment do you think it offers for students at the university?
Just a place to a place to focus. You don't if I do homework in my dorm, it's kind of I'm not always super focused. I'm kind of probably goofing around a little bit. But if I'm there, everyone who's there is trying to do their own work. So it kind of I guess feeds into everybody else that they need to work on what they need to work on.
I totally understand. In some situations, I love just staying in my dorm because I can rely on it to be quiet and relaxing. But in many cases when I need help, I love going to the library so I can get help from others. In my opinion, this is my favorite thing about this library. Does this environment make it stand out more than all the other libraries you've been to in your life?
Actually very different because most when people say library, you think of just a place where you go to check out books and read books, etc. But this is more of a place where yeah, those like resources are available, but it's also a place where you can just get what you need to do done.
That was something I've also come to love about this library because it does not feel like a library to me. To me, normal libraries are not lively and are not a place of excitement. But the Willie T is very lively and full of energy, which I feel like feeds into the students that go there. Because this library feels so much different than the average library, do you think it attracts people to come to this university?
I wouldn't say that it like attracts students per se, but like I would say that it might, be something that might help their decision. Like for me especially, like my parents saw the library when I was looking at UK, and they were like, oh, like that's a good place where you can study. So like they take into account how helpful and how good of a resource that can be.
Thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast.
Yeah, no problem. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
The Willie T. Library offers a lot for its students. Its environment is friendly, yet a perfect place to get work done. It has very little flaws and many benefits. For some, Willie T. Library is the perfect environment to study in, as it is lively and gives you the opportunity to collaborate on ideas. But on the other hand, some people believe that it's simply too loud to focus on the task at hand. In my opinion, I love the Willie T. Library. I love the symbol it brings to the campus and everything it stands for. It is a library that every college should strive to have on campus. Once again, thank you for tuning in. New podcasts come out every Friday at noon. Feel free to join in. Thank you.